a man loaded a bullet into a revolver. The next second, he pointed the muzzle of the gun at his own head. With a gunshot, the man immediately went to meet his maker. Then came another stubborn man. He immediately asked for 2 bullets. After the bullets were quickly loaded into the gun, he spun the revolver 49 times. Then, right in front of a woman, the man pulled the trigger without hesitation. Everyone cast admiring glances at him. As a result, the man exchanged his life for a substantial scholarship. But just as the woman poured a drink for the man to calm his nerves, Changa stepped forward and said he wanted to bet with 5 bullets. At first, the woman thought he was joking. Then, under the astonished gazes of everyone, Changa began to load the bullets into the gun. Soon, Changa finished loading the bullets and spun the revolver. However, just as he was about to pull the trigger, he suddenly remembered that he had bought accident insurance. If he committed suicide like this, not only would he not get that large sum of compensation, but he would also lose his life for no good reason. Thinking of this, Changa couldn't help but break out in a cold sweat. He immediately wanted to give up the bet and leave the scene. Unexpectedly, he was subdued by the people present on the spot. Then the woman told him that once the bullet was chambered, there was no turning back. If he really couldn't bring himself to do it, he could let someone else pull the trigger. At the thought of this, Changa immediately realized something. Because dying at the hands of someone else could also be considered an accident. So he handed the gun to the pretty referee. As it turned out, Changa was incredibly lucky. He must have saved the galaxy in his previous life. Because the chances of survival in such a situation were extremely slim. Even God would have to shake his head. Just like that, Changa easily won a bonus of 5 million yuan. But why did he take such a huge risk? It all started a few days ago. He suddenly received a call from the hospital, saying that he had been diagnosed with a terminal illness. This sudden piece of bad news made him realize that he didn't have much time left. So he bought himself an accident insurance policy. Because as long as he died accidentally, his family could receive a huge compensation of 10 million yuan. That's why Changa came to the casino with the determination to die, and participated in this life or death game. Unexpectedly, he was incredibly lucky. Not only did he not die, but he also won a large sum of money. Who would have thought that as soon as he got home, he received another call from the hospital. The doctor said in a panic that he didn't have a terminal illness. It was just that they had been negligent at work and taken the wrong report. Changa was stunned on the spot when he heard this, but he quickly came to his senses. He took the large sum of money he had won and found his wife. From then on, the family lived a happy life again. The movie ends here.